I've lost the mojo a little bit. Sometimes though, you just have to take a breather, stop, take some time off. Hello, good morning, how are you? Are you doing well? Great to have you on board as I make my way to work this Wednesday morning. So this is a new commute for me. So yeah, it's a bit of a history lesson really behind why I'm commuting to work this morning by bicycle, or more accurately how it came to be. Because of the pandemic, I lost my job at the beginning of the year. A few weeks later, started a new one, obviously different place. Whereas the previous ride was 40 minutes to Thorn, and that was great. It's a good amount of distance. This one, however, in Gainsborough, it's about an hour and a half by bicycle if I was to go the whole journey. So to do that, you know, 5 days a week, all the way throughout the year, it's quite a big ask, especially when you're bringing a laptop with you as well. So I started out, I'm trying to remember my dates. When did the work from home guidance drop? End of April? Let's say end of April. So I started going to and from the office prior to then for a good 6 months or so. I was working from home in both jobs. So like everybody else, I've got out of routines and how I used to live our lives and things like that. I don't mean everybody, of course, but a large proportion of the UK, you know, have continued to work from home and probably are on a permanent basis, because I am as well. Now switching to 3 days in the office. Going off at tangent a little bit there, in that, yeah, it's a little bit too far, hour and a half each way. So I've now swapped to half and half. So I've been in the car 15 minutes to a sweet spot that I found along the route, and cycle the rest of the way. The journey itself is about 17k, I think. Having said I've switched to a 3 day a week in the office, I could have probably cycled in at least one of those days the full distance and been in the car for a couple of those. I might even switch to that, despite, you know, ending near the end of August now. So the importance of going out and enjoying the weekends is even stronger right now. Make the most of them. Stop having the weekends off, Richard. That's what I did last weekend. I didn't do bugger all, and I'll come on to that a little bit further up the road as to why. Okay, so why didn't I go out and play on the weekend? Well, I decided I was too lazy. I've lost the mojo a little bit. Happens to all of us. I'm trying to think, you know, I've been thinking, when was the last time I didn't ride a bike on a weekend? And probably that's one of the reasons why I felt like I wasn't going to ride. Feeling guilty, like, why did I go on the bike? People said to me in the past as well, loosely connected to what I've just said, how do you recover from your rides? So you're back out there straight away. And maybe that's one of those things that I don't recover properly as well. Sometimes though, you just have to take a breather, stop, take some time off to reignite your love in whatever it might be. You can't have too much of a good thing. Looking at the fields this August, it's got me thinking about berries again. It's that time of year, and there's loads of berries near me where I live. Haven't checked them out yet. I'll have to do it over the next couple of days while working from home. It kind of segues me onto my next topic, which I'm going to talk about once I got off this slightly busier road. So I was going to tell you about my diet changes, or more specifically my teeth, which has led to a need to look more closely at my diet in a way which I'll tell you in a moment. If I think back to last April, May, I had really bad toothache problems during the first lockdown. Could not see a dentist for love or money. Eventually did see one after countless sleepless nights, and that went away for a while. This year it's come back again, and well, in between that time I got into a routine of brushing my teeth more often, because that, I'm going to hold my hands up, I'm sure I'm not the only one out there, but it's kind of embarrassing really. For many weeks, months, even possibly years at a time, I just stopped brushing my teeth, neglected them, and you know, it's just paying the price now because I've got a bill or an estimation for all the work, but being out $4 grand, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, brush your teeth more often, Richard. And the dentist's all about diet and stuff like that, and I know it's more to do with my oral hygiene rather than the diet, but he told me to cut down the sugars, so that's what I'm doing really. And I went out to Audax on Sunday and I was looking at all the food that's got sugars in that I've been eating, even simple stuff like porridge oats. Let me just tell you, a teaspoon of sugar is 4 grams, and this box of porridge oats had 18 grams in it, 4 and a bit teaspoons of sugar. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a load. So I was looking on the shelves for an alternative, found one, 0.5. So I bought 4 bags of that, and probably require a little bit more effort to make it a bit tastier, throwing some bananas and some syrup and stuff like that, but it's going to be a hell of a lot more healthy, just that one item. I must say apologies for it's been quite a talky video this. There's lots I wanted to tell you, and because of that I've just decided to not talk about another topic, which I'll save for my next video as a means to encourage myself to do a fake commute. Do you know what a fake commute is? It's where you pretend to commute to work on your bike or in your car or whatever. So I'm going to draw up a route this evening, having something to talk about this coming weekend. Hopefully get me out of bed again tomorrow early before work for a bit of a pootle, and I'll be able to share with you some well, for exciting news for me, what I'm going to be doing this weekend. It's going to be a long ride, a distance I haven't travelled in the fashion that I am going to be for a long time. So anyway, I don't want to spoil that. I'll tell you a bit more about that tomorrow. If you watch me for long enough, you know I like to say hello to everybody, but just about everybody. So, I don't care what you're bike riding, and on this road here, you know, there's a lot of people walking up and down, walking dogs and things, so I always say hello. And this one guy, I'm like, morning, and I've been doing it about 2-3 times now, never says a word, so it makes me want to say good morning to every morning now. Do you know somebody like that, and you're out on your bike doing wherever you're going, you see them every morning, you say hello, they don't answer back? Rude. I've also observed that people who work at Marley don't seem to know how to park properly every morning. We're outside of the River Trent on this lovely footpath. The alternative is a cycle path that runs along the well, I don't know what A road it is, between Gainsborough and Bawtry. It's Bawtry. There's a cycle path along there, but it's kind of a gestured cycle path along the road, and it's not maintained. So I always go along the footpath. Well, it's not happened yet, but you know what some people like, shouldn't be on the footpath, and you know, it's reminding me, yes, this is a footpath, so I can cycle here unless signs say otherwise. We're a footway which runs along the side of the road, just like a cycleway, go the same journey. You're not allowed to cycle on those. So I've been getting my homework ready for that grumpy old fart. I think he knows better and won't move because he's walking his dog. But so far so good. I've not met any of those characters along here. Everybody's been courteous to one another. Right, coming up to the bridge, nearly at work. Okay, so I'll finish the video as always. Got any questions, please head down into the comments below. I always enjoy reading those, whatever they might be. Right, have a great day at work. I'll see you in the next video shortly. Bye bye for now.